So I decided today, today is 7 months since Eddie's gone. And every time I post about Eddie, I tell these really sad, maudlin stories. And I didn't want to do that today. For 7 months, I'm trying to get back. I'm trying to get back. I decided to tell you a story of Eddie that was very funny as far as I'm concerned. So we met October 2021. It is now April, which is like, what, 7 months in. And he is, it's new. He's feeling the things that's going on in our relationship. So if you don't know, I was 50 when I met Eddie. He was 60. He had no children. I had 3. Ain't that something? And so we're filling each other out. We're getting more comfortable. So this man, he's here at my house, and I'm thinking we're having a good day, and all of a sudden he's a little agitated, and I'm like, what is going on? Something's going on. So he's standing in the kitchen, and he's puts his hands on the wall. He's very French, and he's like, I just want to tell you something. I'm like, oh, here we go. The other shoe's gonna drop. And he says, I just want to tell you that, sometimes I'm not going to be able to go with you to an event, and I'm not going to be able to take off to go and do things with you. And I just want you to know that. And the backstory is, so now I am doing events and doing all the things, and I really enjoyed Eddie coming with me. Our first date, we went to the museum. The second date, I invited him to come to an event I had at Armani Beauty in New York City. So I liked him to come with me to the events and be there and be my support. But for some reason, I guess he was feeling something. So I said, okay. And he just really couldn't hear me. And when you're older, you bring a lot of baggage in relationships. So he's like, yeah, and I don't want any attitude. I was like, oh, okay. So he's getting more and more agitated, and I'm not really sure why he's getting so spicy. But the conversation turns like a little ugly, because one thing about me, I'm a Pisces, okay? And I try to be calm. But what you're not going to do is act crazy in the house I pay the bills in. So I'm like, you need to I don't know what's going on with you, but that's okay. And he said, and I don't want any attitude. Don't beg. So I said, okay. I see what's happening. So he's getting a little spicy, and I'm like, listen, you're not going to talk to me crazy, blah, blah, blah. It goes like this. He proceeds to go to work. Okay. He left to go to work at 4. I got off work at 4. This is the weekend though. So he goes to work. I'm thinking we're done. Nicholas and I go to the movie. We're having a day. This man calls me and is like, I can't do this. Oh, excuse me? Yes, he did. He did the I can't do this. I said, oh, okay. Let me tell you something. One thing about me, you got to tell me one time, you don't want to be bothered, okay? And he said, I just don't think this can work. I don't think I can do this. And I said, okay, you have to do what's best for you, because I realize at a big age, if you don't bend, you'll break. I'm not going to fight nobody. I'm not begging nobody to be with me. Whatever he was going through, I was like, that's fine. I understand. Hangs up the phone. I sent him a text, and I'm like, I feel bad that you threw us away, but I understand. It's better now than later, because we're like 6 months in. It's better now than, dragging this out. My feelings were hurt. But let me tell you something. I had an ex that was like, I had to change my number because my ex, she kept trying to call me. Ha! One thing I know how to do is not answer the phone that I pay for. And the other thing I know how to do is not pick up the phone and call nobody. I never, not in all my black ass life, have I ever picked up the phone and begged no man, okay? chick nor child to be with me. And I did not. So I sent him the text and I said, I respect your decision. I feel bad that this is the choice that you made, that you chose to throw us away, but you have to do what's best for you. Finish the movie, come home. Am I hurt? Yes. Am I calling? No. The next day, I go to work. It's a Monday. I come home, there's a box in front of my door. This conversation happened on Sunday. Let me tell you how fast that little spicy Haitian man was. I come home, there is a box in front of my door. I'm like, it must be a let's get back together gift. I go open the box. It is this. This is a very beautiful throw that I brought when I went to his home and stayed one time. I'm always chilly. I brought this throw with me, okay? And I was like, this is for you to have for us, because when I'm there, I need to be warm. And it was beautiful. It's a beautiful throw. I even took a picture of him sexy on that throw. That's another episode. Anyway, I come home from that good paying job I had and open that box, and this throw is in the box. 24 hours. He had dumped me and sent yes, he did. He sent the gift back, girl. I called my daughter. I called my best friend, Lisa. I said, the nerve of this. He sent your stuff back and left it the box on the porch. And my little toiletry bag. I had a little toiletry bag there. He sent it all back. I said, you're hurting me. It is not a news story. Someone's commenting it's a news story. I decided today that I was going to tell a funny story about Eddie, since it's 7 months today, as opposed to me weeping over my pliable. So this is why. He is petty. He couldn't handle it. So I'm looking at this box, looking at this straw, and I'm like, first and foremost, you have the nerve to send me my gift back and my toiletry bag, okay? The next day, now we are up to 48 hours. It is now Tuesday. I'm not going to hold you. I was a little bit like, this man really done dumped me. And I was feeling Eddie. So the next night, I get home, the evening, get off work at 4, get home, I'm relaxing, my phone rings. I answer it. Hello. He's like, let me just talk. Let me talk. I said, okay. I'm calling you because I knew you were going to call me. I would swallow that crow dry before I called, as much as it hurts. That's my pride. That's my pride. I almost lost my man. So he's like, I'm calling you because I knew you were going to call me, but I'm just calling to tell you that I'm sorry for what I said. I just was a little bit, confused. I know you want to you want me to come with you to things, and sometimes I can't choose. And I said, listen, I appreciate that. I apologize for you that I got a little spicy, because one thing about me, I won't tell a lie, but my delivery is, it's dangerous. So my mouth is reckless, and I know it. That's right. Somebody said a Pisces pride. A Pisces pride is deadly. Okay? That pride will eat you alive. You'll be by yourself. You will be by yourself. So, of course, I take my man back because I was missing my man. And everybody's asking, he was a Scorpio. So, he shows up, okay, after work. Anyway, so we're in love, we're happy, life progresses, and every now and then, Mr. would say to me, you owe me $40. $40? You owe me $40 for sending that blanket back. Oh, no, sir, you're not getting the $40. back because you were so fast for going to the post office and sending that damn blanket back. He sure did send that blanket back and spend $40 to expedite it. I said, you gonna eat that $40 because you thought that blanket coming back was gonna be my reason to call. He did ask for the shipping back. He asked for the shipping back. Negro, no, you cannot have the shipping back. Okay? So over the next few years as we're dating, he didn't get the blanket back either. That's why the blanket's here. You right, the 40 nor the blanket. And as the years would progress, he would always say to me, you owe me $40. You owe me $40. And he would say it in the funniest way because anyone who knew Eddie, he was the most generous. Eddie was the man that would be like, I would go to work and go in my wallet and there would be money in there because he would be like, I told you not to be out here without cash. He was old school, 63-year-old Haitian man. You not supposed to be out in these streets without no cash. He would make sure I had gas in my car. He would make sure I ate. Every day I came home at lunch, he would have me food. He would be like, where is my $40? Don't forget you owe me $40. And I used to say, as long as I owe you $40, you'll never be broke. So this February 14th, Valentine's Day, instead of me coming home for lunch, I went to buy a picture frame and I didn't see Eddie during the day on Valentine's Day. That night he kept calling, we're talking. The restaurant where he worked, Brooklyn Chop House, they were so lovely to him and a lovely place. And he's working there the whole night, and it is packed because it's Valentine's Day. So all the people are there with their love and everything. And he's talking to me and he says, I will, it's getting late. It's like almost 10 and he knows I'm asleep. I'll talk to you later, of course. And we didn't exchange our Valentine's gifts because he left before I got off. So we didn't leave the gift. So I had planned on his gift being when he got off work. Not that gift, nasty. So unfortunately, that was the night where someone was kind enough to send me a message on Instagram and say that there was something happening. And unfortunately, by the time we got into Manhattan and got to the hospital, it was after midnight. So it was on February 15th that unfortunately Eddie passed, as a true gentleman, to not make that be my memory of Valentine's Day. But without me crying, this is the gift that I had for Eddie. A check for $40. So today, 7 months since Eddie's been gone, I have that $40 for him. And I really thank you all for the support and love and kind words. And he used to always say I made him famous. And so I have the blanket and I have the check. And until we meet again.